So in hello CMS students, in this video I will share you that important training facilities, practical training complete details. We already know intermediate final 120 hours skill training, 80 hours skill training and in 10 days industrial orientation program. In the meantime 15 months mandatory for practical training. So around 15,000 companies are associated with ICMI providing the practical training. Practical training can be started from the intermediate level. So this is the practical training complete details I will mention in this video. So if you're new to channel, please like to share, subscribe. So after seeing go to the institute training. This video is completely about the practical training. All questions and everything will be solved. Watch the video till the end. It will benefit for you. So go to the training and the training scheme. Click here practical training. So why we need to we see the training scheme. Practical training step by step. List of organizations providing practical training. Recruiter zones. Request letter for arrangement of practical training opportunities, online training, empowerment of practical training by organizations, empowerment of organizations for training, practical PCMS, that is practice cost and management accounting, and then we have see the practical training. We already know the revised stipend is 20K in urban cities, metro cities. $18K to $15K in non-metro cities. You have click here and save your link. And then we see here the institute already mentioned for those who have July 19, 2024 reference circular subject the revision of minimum recommendation stipend for undergoing the training, practical training, corporates and organizations other than PCMS, that is firms practicing cost accountants. Other than the here with stipend will be 20,000 to 50,000 pursuing intermediate course. We have start from group 1 or completed group 2 intermediate. We have 20,000 to 50,000. Final qualified we registered for 50,000. This is the stipend minimum stipend given by the organizations and corporates. Depends upon you have located cities and towns. So classification of cities and towns are mapped by as per the government departmental notification. The minimum recommendation stipend will be applicable for the corporates other than practicing. So 1st August onwards. So this is the secretary, additional secretary signature. The minimum recommendation of stipend shall be applicable for all corporates, organizations other than practicing stipend. So we have clear group 1. We have started those who have clear. You see the cities, classification of cities. So classification of cities, state, all including all Indian states. So we have started group 1 practical training 15 months. Group 1, group 2, that is intermediate completed. We directly start from practical training. So I already mentioned before in the video, so those who have lived in metro cities will get minimum stipend, get 20k per month. So those who have studied well and so let's we also do the practical training or the practice system. They also got group 1, group 2 directly start from group. After complete the group 1, we have go to practicing cost account or firm of the cost account. We directly entry. The stipend will be varied. This is only for cities and towns, especially corporate training organizations. Those who have recruited selected candidates undergoing the practical training, other than practicing cost accounting firms. So, so the main motive of the practical training is developing the necessary skill set among the students, enabling them apply theoretical knowledge to cost and management accounting, practical situations, various professionals, providing practical exposure ecosystem under which different organizations operate, providing job experience, practical and contemporary cost and management to developing the nursing and the pool employing the future ready professional, developing the discipline attitude required to grow a true professional, creating awareness, consciousness and ethical values of professional journey. And then we have submitted the online practical training. Here is the some matrix for given. So matrix means condition for practical training form. Student registered for intermediate course on or after February 11th, 2020. So click here to download form. So any remarks, we have 2,500 in especially practicing cost accounting firms and practicing cost accountants. So any exemption, we have exemption from practical training in a company practicing cost accounting or firms. Any remarks, and practical exemption fee here 40,500. Those who have practical exemption, we have download these respective forms. Intimation of CMS division in company for organizations. Remarks 2,500. That is, you have practice in cost account other than cost accountant firms or cost accounting practicing cost accountant. Those who have recruited in companies organizations. Any remarks from this, we have penal. We pay the fees of 2,500. So practical training completion for T5, if for the T5 is a 15-month practical training for current students. Form for current students. Those who have registered after 2020. So that will we have eligible for T5 form. Already completed the 15 months practical training students. 6 months of practical training of for all students. So we have form 15A, 15B is not required in this case. Those who have completed already 15 months practical training for current students or 6 months for practical training for old students. So this for 15A is not required for those candidates. So 15A is for completion of new students, at least complete for practical training 10 months. Practical training for 15 months with effect form A. These are the companies, organizations practicing. Complete the 15 months practical training from after uploading form 15A. So this is the only for new students. This is for the 15A is the new students. Those who have registered after 11th February February 11th, 2020, those students we have completed 10 months, we get 15A will after uploading 10 months after we get new student, those who have registered after 2020, that is 2020 February 11th, that students only apply for 10 months practical training completions. After that, we remaining months we have complete the practical training. So this is the login intimation. Where is your form T1? If you are CMA student, practicing form T1, practicing training as a company, application for exemption, enter your registration number, date of birth, and will be submitted. So here is the complete information. Existing form for T5 is applicable for the student who taking the registration on or after, that is 11th February 2020, will continue for those students who have already completed the 15 months, 6 months for old students who have taken registered from. So this is the time period. Those who have registered, that is 2008 to 2020, the practical training period of cut-off date is 31st August, and for December of 28-29 is applicable for this. This is the old current student T5 form, and this is the form T5 for old. We have click here and see. For current students, click here. This is the form, download. There's a new form. This is the certificate of important date of completion of 15 months training. This is the new students. This form is new student practical training for the period of completion of cut-off dates, that is 31st August for appearing the December, and 28-29 for appearing the February, and then June autumn examination. As usual, seal, organization or designation still, your registration number, and this is the 15 from the new students. And then old student we have C. This is the old students, 16 months. This is the students, those who have completed old. Old student means already mentioned, registered before 2020 February 10th. That is 2008 to 2020. This time period, those who have registered for CMA Inter from this syllabus to the 2022 syllabus, thus applicable for 6 months training period. As usual, signature. This is the old form student, certification of training or import of practicing cost account from the our organizations. Those students, old students, we can apply this form. Those who have registered 2008 to 2020, these time periods to year student for enroll for CMA, completed 6 months, we have applied for this old form, that is T5 form. T5 form for old students. That is the period, I repeat again, 2008 to 2020. This time period we have registered old, and signature and scanned by and upload to the institute website. So next here it is complete information. Form T5. Form T5 has A is introduction for those students who have not yet completed 15 months practical training to become eligible for appearing the final examination, both remaining group, and we must be satisfied the criteria. Cut-off date may be specified from time to time. The cut-off date of certification of Form T5A is 31st August for appearing the December examination, which shall be specify the completion of 10 months practical training for within the prescribed period. prescribed date. The cutoff date for certification of Form T5A, that is T5 Form A, that is T5 Form A. This should be for June examinations. We have submitted before 28th and 29th for the appearing the June examinations. So you must completion 10 months for new students. For December examinations, 5th October, 5th April. This is the criteria. If you appear in, this is the T5 Form A. We have download directly. After submitting the remaining T5 form has been entered, those who have submitted T5 form now satisfy the total completion of training form before the declaration of examination result. So that is the T5B, remaining 5. This is the new students only. Date of completion of 15 months. So date should be proper. This is the cutoff for 10th August for June term. For December examination 10th February. So date should be matched from date signature. So this is the new students, those who have registered after. This is the new 15 Form E. First we have 10 months apply for 15 months practical training. So we have applied 10A, that is, I repeat again so you don't confusion, T5A is 10 months period, completion of 10 months. T5B is completion of 15 months for appearing the final examinations, I hope you will understand. So as usual, new training, registered practical training, members organization details, date should be match with same, don't confusion. Date should be continuation after 10 to 15 months. This is very, very important. Date should be remaining. Date of completion of total 15 months of training. This form is only for new students. New student means those who have registered after 2020, 2022, that is 2025. This time period we have applied for training. Those who are in the training period, they have applied remaining for 5 months training period. So remaining 5 months training period. This is the 5 months period we have applied for T5B. So as usual, name and seal. We have date should be exactly before filling the T5A, T5B, date should be match exactly for those appearing the examinations remaining. For if you write into the June, so cutoff date will be submission of practical training before the final examination result announced. So December term examination we have 10th February, before 10th is the 10th August for June examinations. So that is the time difference for you writing the June examinations. So please complete submitted 10th August. For December examinations for 10th before 10th February we have submitted the practical training T5B form. I hope you will understand this practical training. After this we have form submitted, enter your register number and then here submitted. So UDI mandatory for form 1 T, form T1, from form T5 it will be Next, fourth point, UDN will be can verified. UDN is mandatory for Form T1 or Form T5. Student must be filled UDN. UDN means unique document identification number during the filling of online form. In case of practical training, you can verify this link. So we see here, verify. So those who have verified the UDN, so 18 digits UDN number, those who are about unique identification number. The concept of unique identification number is implemented to curb the malpractice of misleading authorities and stakeholders of non-CMAs misrepresent themselves as CMA to cost account data and document certification. This is the sample UDN we have see here. So verify your UDN. So also we have already given here the UDN number, so download it. Frequently asked UDN number, revision of time limit of UDN number. So check your verification number, name of UDN, and your document, email number, authorities, and verify. This is the field column of UDN numbers must be enrolled. Here we see verify your UDN number is the UDN number mentioned in the practical training forms. So I repeat again, T1 form, those practical training is a matrix, is a tabular form, is given by the institute. So those who have any misfield, please pay the 2,500. This is the practical training or in practicing cost accountants or practicing firms, cost accounting firms. So the exemption, those who have exemption, pay the 4,500. So I hope you will understand this complete information. Any doubts, comments in the comments below, I will go through it. So read one by one each and slowly. This is very, very important for 15 months training. And also stipend will be, those who have new to the profession, it will be understand. Stipend will be increased in companies. Be patient and learn, don't fall on malpractice and everything. Thanks for watching. If you're new to channel, please like this and subscribe to channel for more updates. Thanks for watching. We see you in the next video. So we already go to how to go at submission online practical training and exemption from. Go to the students login. Here we see the training tab and then select, and we have see the lot of where you have opportunities for practicing. So select cost accounting firm for registered for firms. We have plenty of towns and cities. We have select, for example, we have select the Chennai and then submit. So in the we see the lot of with addresses and mention here those who have wanted for practical training in Chennai and then remaining cities in the country. Those select, go to the cost accounting. This is the support centers. We have any doubts, Cheyar and all top Indian cities available. All the best and see you in the next video. So go to the institute website and select the students and then training facilities. Any doubts, I repeat again, registration before going to, I repeat the entire process. Registration before 2020 February 11 we have 6 months, that is T1 form. New students, that is after 2020 T5 A 10 months, T5B that is remaining 15 months. So apply and check UDI must and should, and you have any remarks 2500 paid either corporates or organizations or practicing cost accountants and firms. So I hope you will understand. If you new to channel, subscribe to our channel